to another episode of me, Mojo, in Eco GangZ, and today I'm going to give you a little update about what's going on here. But first things first, I'm full of nothing but fat and protein, so I'm working on some fiddlehead salads. I've got some ready here, so I'm just going to eat a good bit of those, and now I could eat a little more fat. What do I got? Can I eat this, or am I too full? Oh, 95 a day. We'll take it. So I'm pretty full now. The latest goings on are Doll has his mill going now. I just fired up and gave to him a whole heap of mortared stone, and look at this cool little room he made with it. He made like a little mill room with a little farming table in it, and I guess it's functional now because I think he needed the mortared stone to make it work. He also might have to power it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does need power. So I'm sure a windmill or something of that sort is the very next thing on his agenda. As you might think that the very next thing on my agenda is being elected mayor, but I went to a stream. I participated in a live stream with Cage and the community manager of Eco and many others, and I asked about the status of the laser. And if you looked at my stream highlights, you already know that not only is the laser placeable, but it's usable, it's functional. You can destroy the meteor. This game has a fully functional end game at this point. So while I am still so desperate to be elected mayor, I'm more reinvigorated to start researching things, specifically like in this engineering branch, because that's where we're eventually going to get the laser. Once we get computer science, we can do the laser recipe, but in order to get there, we need electronics, industry, and refining first. And I think just because of the way the research tree is set up, I think that we would need to do the refining research first. And in order to do that, as you can see, we would need steel and barrels. I think Vortac can make the barrels easy peasy with just some wood or boards or whatever carpenters use these days. However, the steel will have to come from a blast furnace, and as of this time, we do not have a blast furnace. We will need Run Wild to help us with that. My hope is that it can go into the existing kiln building. I know that we'll need some ingots to make it. I think we also might need some brick and some kind of there's like a crafting module you have to have in the kiln room, I guess, or the cement kiln room, that will allow you to craft the blast furnace at the anvil too. So we got a lot of work to do, and I really want to work on this mayor's manor, and I will. But right now, the status of the server is I want the laser. You guys saw me in season 1. I made the laser, and I stood right in front of my home looking around for a place to put it. I was finally able to set it on the grass next to a road, not too much different than this one, and the grass vanished beneath it. Its footprint was right there. I was so close, I could almost taste it, you guys, and it just vanished. It was just gone. It was not functional. But that's different now. That's different. And I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, and I don't know too many details, but Pam, who was also present at the stream, kind of clued me in that one laser may not be enough. It seems like you might need to have a combined army of lasers and point them all at the meteor in order to successfully demolish it. And I think we have still over 100 days to destroy the meteor. But the time is ticking, I want to be mayor before we destroy it. I want to enact laws that'll help us get there. But right now, I think I'm going to try to rally the troops and get some focus on engineering, because I can't do it alone. I absolutely cannot research all the engineering by myself. It would be way too hard, because even if I wanted to get started tonight, I would need this smithing tool shelf, like I was saying. And that's crafted here. Okay, what would that take? A bunch of boards and a bunch of ingots. Well, I could probably get enough ingots since I already put some in the table here. But then I would need to build the blast furnace, and that would take yet more. And then the bricks. I've already got the bricks in here, so I'm hoping I can get Run Wild on here maybe tomorrow or tonight, and he can fire up this blast furnace and make more ingots, and then we'll be well on our way. We can have steel, and then we can have refining, and then I think when we have refining, well, obviously we can do things with it like make, petroleum and fuels and other fun stuff like that, but I think that will help us get either industry and or electronics. I think maybe electronics, and then industry, and then the penultimate research, or I guess the ultimate research, computer science. If we get computer science, we're going to be so close. It'll give you a little Macintosh table, and you guys, I want to do so much right now. I want to mine resources. I want to get a bunch of food bought out of Dahl's store to help support his business. I want to do so many things. I want to upgrade my normal house, but I'm just so fixated on the laser right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mayor stuff on the back burner. That's still going to happen, and I'm just going to mine to my heart's content. I'm going to try to get us a lot of resources so that I will never be the one holding us up. I want to have all the mortared stone and brick and every other masonry thing we could possibly need, rebarred cement or whatever it is, so that we can just speed this along, because now that I know that you can have the laser, oh my God, the thought that we might be able to make it but just fall short of the 100-something days and not be able to destroy it, I would be crushed. So I'm going to work on this. Thank you guys so much for watching this update. I'll let you know how it goes, and next time you see me, I'll be with Run Wild, and we will be putting this plan into motion, I hope. I'll see you then.